Hey. Hey. How's it going? Let me, turn down the game a little bit. So we're doing Chulip stuff today. I already went ahead and procured myself a save past the prologue, so I could just get right into the game. Yeah. Ugh. Hold on. Actually, I shouldn't be holding on because I actually wanted to show my findings real quick. So I messed around for about 3 hours earlier today, off stream. I have to use the PS4 controller because my PS3 controller is broken, and well, it's like broken where you have to go into the thing and edit it because it's like dusty or whatever, but I can't because the nails in the back are all rusty, so I can't actually get into it without doing some serious work. So might as well get Mr. Bucket here. But one of the things I'll tell you about here. One of the things I'll tell you about here is the stick on the PS4 controller for some reason makes it so you like stutter step. I'll show it off in a second after we're done with this. Still haven't found any way to skip these scenes. I've been trying for the 3 hours. I keep trying on Mr. Bucket. Alright. So if you see, I'm holding... This is me holding the button as, like, diagonally as I can right now. And see, he's, like, going into, like, slow walk. And he's doing, like, a little stutter step there. And, like, you see, he's stopping there a little bit. So I have to use the forward, back, left, and right things to walk without being interrupted. The thing is, you can't do slow walking with them. So on a lot of stuff where you have to sneak up, you have to swap. But I've actually found out something interesting because of the swap, which I'll actually talk about in a second. After I check something real quick for scientific reasons. Alright. See if I time this right. Nope. Still, I've been trying to see if I can, like, RNG manipulate. Where's the pan? I found that if I do it at this exact time, I always get it first or second try, and it's never failed me so far. But I'm gonna go commit suicide real quick and then restart the day, so I can kind of show off what I was talking about before. Actually, I can show it off right now, to be honest. This big lobby. So, because I have to swap from using the D-pad to the analog stick, because the analog stick does this. Because I have to swap to the analog stick because it's the only way I can do, like, the slow walking. I found out a little something a little interesting. So, even if the D-pad is already in control, it will swap to the analog stick's movement. And the thing is, the D-pad always stays under. So if you're using the analog stick, it won't swap over to the D-pad. But if you let go of the analog stick, all of a sudden, oh, it's using the D-pad now. So, what this could be used for, I don't know, theoretically, is if you're very slow and you have to be fast, so you're holding down that so you instantly get speed. I don't know. But it doesn't really seem like you just do that. Or you could do, you know, this. And this isn't like this is only 8 directions, so I mean, I guess you could do some like weird, like I'm trying to do in between the 8 directions, but it doesn't seem to work. But yeah, so the oh, I forgot about the charms in this game. But the movement of the stick is always priority, and then the movement of the D-pad is right after that. So it was a weird, interesting thing. Like if you're sneaking up like diagonal this way, and then you want to go the other way, just bam, ooh. Instead of having to go like do a turn. Well, I guess you still do the turn, don't you? Yeah, it's pretty fast. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty fast still. So I don't know if it would really change anything, but I did notice it while I was messing around because I had to use this PS4 controller. The only other thing I really messed with was the garbage cans in the area. We're gonna kill ourselves here real quick. We're gonna commit suicide. Specifically, the one that the first garbage can where you get the like first thing from the first yam. Is it? What is it called? I haven't played this game in so long. Thing is, I haven't played this game in so long, and I still like remember a lot of the early stuff just because it's very easy, the early stuff, which is kind of why I like it, because it's just like you go through and then you get to add balloon and it's like, oh. Then it starts getting crazy and then kind of more fun, but at the same time it's still the beginning of the run is like safe, but I can see why it could be like boring for people. The latter parts of the run are crazy and it's like very exciting and stuff. So this is literally like I saved right as soon as I could in the beginning of the day, so I could do weird stuff like pick up the money from the tree and such. So if I want to do some quick practice, I could. I could try the new route out, since I haven't tried it yet. Well, actually, it's not exactly like as soon, because I still have to waste time saving, so as you saw there. And Mr. Bucket will come up like earlier, I'm pretty sure. But I can still go press the button probably and be back in time. Yeah. So that was pretty much my findings so far. For messing around for 3 hours, I found out that the D-pad and the analog activate at separate times. Well, activated like they have different priorities. It's pretty interesting. At least on the PS4 controller. Like I said, I'm waiting for my PS3 controller to come in so I can. I'm not gonna do an actual run until my PS3 controller comes in next week, whenever. But yeah. Still been trying to click different button combinations. Just to maybe see if like one of them will let me skip these cutscenes, because I mean they waste a lot of time. Like 10 seconds each at least. And along with like the other cutscene, like the main cutscene I spent a while like at the beginning of the game before the intro, I tried skipping that a lot as well. But we have another hour till my designated time. So I'm just gonna mess around for a little bit. Alright. So let's see. $11:07. Oh, poopy. And next, we are going to get, if you just mash the X button, we're going to get a frying pan. Don't make me look like a fool now. Yep. Almost like 100%. Actually, no, it has been 100%. It was in the first slot like 20 times in a row for me, and then it started getting in the second slot after the turn of like the hour at one point. So I don't know if like maybe it has to do with the internal clock. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but it was literally first every time, and then it started becoming second when it was past the cicada and the poopy. So then you know you can go over here. Buy this. Whoops, accidentally hoitsued. Can also go over here. I think this doesn't waste any time because at least the new route that oh, Tony was setting up. I don't know what to call him. His name is like, what is his full name? Oh, Tony Shi. So let's call him like Oh Tony. I don't know what he does. I know in his run he doesn't go nude, which is a big change from the run that we have pretty much set up now. Ooh. You see, my friends are all assholes. Because I said that every fucking like time I mention streaming or uploading to YouTube, they're like, Chulip speedrun, Chulip speedrun. I finally am doing something with Chulip. None of them fucking show up, and that's exactly what I expected. Teach me about love. Oh no, you're supposed to. How are you? Right? I haven't done this in a while. Pretty much since 7 months ago, since I set my under 3 hours records, I haven't touched this game, so just messing around at the moment. You'll see there's no timer. Joinda. If it didn't take so long to like, because you can't go back to the main menu by means else other than like killing yourself. If it didn't take so long to like go back to menus, then I'd be a lot. I'd probably at least like mess around with the game a lot more. Yeah, I bet. Wow, someone actually showed up. One of you actually showed up. Was it really 7 months your last run? Yeah, 7 months was the under 3 hour run that I did. That was my only live run and also the only run that I submitted. And I don't think I've played since then. So I'm not doing actual runs right now. I'm just messing around with the, because right now the game is at like, it's going to become right now it's in fresh stages. Oh, Tony's doing new routes, and he just did a big new route and he just got like a new world record that's sub 220, which is really good. And so he's doing his new route stuff. Like, he doesn't even mess with your boy here. I'm an idiot. But yeah, he did a bunch of new routing stuff, and he has like a completely different way to get money where it doesn't involve kissing a lot of people. And you don't have to you don't have to kiss people for the health or the money, which is really interesting the way he did it. He got like another health thing so that he could survive Invisible Man, which is real cool. So I like, and he said he likes routing, so there'll probably be more routes and stuff, but it's coming to a point where eventually we're going to find an optimal route, and we're going to pretty much, grind down the time till we got the solid time. I mean, like, is there still going to be a while before that happens? Yeah, probably. I suspect we'll probably get under 2 hours before that happens, but that would be like very many routing iterations, and if we actually kept up with the game, like if we actually stayed interested, because I'm re-interested. He got this world record, and I'm like, you know what, we should get back into the game. But the other thing is, there are no like recorded glitches on the internet for this game, and there are no like no recorded way to like go through the RNG without getting screwed over by the RNG. Also noticed my mic was a little louder than I usually have it. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing here today, is trying to find out how to mess with the RNG so that I can try and make it so that we have a more solid idea of how we can do stuff without having to rely on RNG, or else the run's going to be over. Wow, 4 car passes. Long-ass loading screen. That's weird. It just came out. Or was that him going in animation, but it, like, reversed for some reason? Let's see if Apollo lands. Nope. See you later. So he doesn't even do, music box either. He does... He just goes straight to, Scarecrow Field, which is interesting. But I'm just gonna kill myself. Big money, more poopy. That's not what I want to do now. That's sweet potato. Another pan. Man, I'm getting lucky with the pans, dude. Okay. Okay, I was about to say, if I get a 4th pan here, I'm gonna be very, very angry. Where I've done runs where I just never get the pan until like the final trash can where I can get the pan at. Alright, let's get killed by Music Man. There's Chuck out? No, Chuck comes out after Music Man. I want to do 100, or not 100, 50 kisses as well. All kisses. All kiss percent or whatever it's called. But, oh, Tony said he was going to do some routing for that run, so I'm going to wait till he does the routing. God damn it. Just give me a poopy. Give me a poopy. So yeah, he said he was gonna do routing for that, and I'm gonna probably watch his world record run a few more times before my new PS3 controller comes in, so I can watch his route and like write it down, adapt Speedbird's old notes. This route, I think, does save some time. Overall, it's more like a just like side grade. I don't think it's really that much of an upgrade, but I do think it saves a little bit of time. How much, I cannot say. I'm not a professional in that matter, but you know. Kill me. Do it now. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just gonna mess around more with trying to get RNG stuff. So what is the hour now? It's 10:30. Okay. So a little bit later, I'll probably get into Subnautica as well, just because I said I would. Because I played like 6 hours of that, like by myself, and whew, I'm shivering now thinking about playing it again because irrational fear of something that I'll never do, which is go into the ocean. But in a game, I'm fine with it because it's not real life, you know. Except it's still scary as fuck. I've already been killed by a giant thing that's Subnautica in it. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, hoo-wee. Do I want to die? Alright. Do-do-do-do. Ba-doom. Ba-doom. Doom. Alright. Try some button combinations. Maybe. Maybe I could try button combinations before it actually goes into the cutscene. Like, you know, there's a small amount of time where your boy Chulip and Mr. Bucket are before we've gotten into this cutscene, but they're still kissing and it has like the heart over them. Maybe I can skip it during that. Wondering. Alright. So let me actually pull one right now. Dead cicada? Yep, okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to the house and make a second save. Real quick. Just so that I can run over there and grab it at just the right time. Save here. Over Pee My Pants. Sorry, Pee My Pants. That's my old account from when I did the Let's Play way back when. I didn't even complete that, so... Rip Let's Play save. Will never happen. Oh no. Alright, let's go back over there. Alright. Let me just wait. So the reason why I did that is I pulled the cicada first is because I think that counts as the first item if I do it. That's what, at least what I found out when I tried this before and I pulled the cicada first and then I did it and I got like panned 20 times in a row. So. No. Okay. It's confirmed no. But let's see if we do the X mashing again. Yeah, pan. Okay. There's something here, it feels like. The fact that I get pan like every second time after the poopy so far, at that exact time. And the same thing was happening earlier when I was playing around 7:45. I got pan every time I loaded the save after the cicada. I know this sounds like it's fucking insane, and that's because it is. Especially because it's on a PS3, and I don't even know if, since this is a PS2 game, if it can even keep the clock, like, time on the PS3. I know there was clock time on PS2, I believe. But I don't know if it can keep the time on, like, the PS3 itself. So I have no idea. We're gonna go jump off this and kill ourselves again. But, I'm just not sure. Because it 7:45, for 15 minutes, I basically reloaded the save over and over again. And every time, like those some odd times, I got pan every time on the first time. And the first pull I had was cicada right after Mr. Bucket. So I got cicada after Mr. Bucket. I went home, I saved, and then I came back out, waited till 11:06, 11:07-ish. Pulled it out, it was a pan every time in a row for like 15 times. And I was like, there's something going on here. Then after it passed over to 8 o'clock, earlier today, after it passed over to 8 o'clock, it changed to either cicada then pan or poopy then pan, but every time it was always pan second. For another like 20 times I tried it, so. There's something going on here. Either that or the pan is just way more common than I thought. I thought the pan was uncommon. I should probably start testing in fridge. But pan, I mean, I always find big frying pans in the trash at 7:45 in real life. Haha. Pan, I usually don't really. People usually don't have troubles with it anyway. So I'm just using it as like a. Let's discover if this is like an RNG tool or something. See, there's poopy. Notice how every time we've done this, it's been poopy then pan. Let's see if we get pan again. Every time we've done this, we only did this like twice before. Empty. Okay, so that did happen to me before as well, like 2 times when I went through. It came out like empty twice, but every other time it came pan second. So I'm thinking there might be like a... Because you know when you get items from the stuff, it eventually empties out. So I'm thinking maybe because it's like, well, you're on the 3rd item, so this time it's going to be empty. But before it's like, well, you're on the 3rd item, but it's not going to be empty this time, so we're going to go to what the next item is, which is pan. So that's what I'm thinking. It's something like that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll test again. We'll kill ourselves real quick. Don't do it. Oh. Oh my god. So that's what I've been messing around with. I should probably get over to Fridge Town and do some fridging. Do some fridging stuff, if you know what I mean. Ugh. So after I test this a few more times, I'll do fridge. And then I'll try expensive rings as well, because Repcart brought that up. Expensive rings, so I can see if I can try to do some expensive rings, RNG stuff. Alright. Let's see here. So my theory about the fact that the RNG changes at the clocks, I feel like it changes after every 5 on the clock, but for some reason it takes an extra tick for it to like time over. So I feel like there, but then I can go here instead, and it'll be poopy. Oh no. Okay. Well, you're just proving everything wrong. Okay, so the game says fuck you. Alright, well, never mind. In optimal Chulip fashion, it makes a fool of you when you decide to go live. Okay, so I messed around for 3 hours doing this shit for nothing. At least have the decency to kill me. Give me one more poopy, please. Because if it doesn't kill me, I just have to reset the console. And of course it gives the pan now. Fuck you. I could probably just go to the park. Although I don't think I fixed the park in this version of the timeline or whatever. But let's try, let me kill myself real quick and then I'll try Scarecrow real quick. I'll go to Scarecrow. And I'll start trying to do RNG manipulation there. See what happens. I'd like to buy a weekly comic before that, but I definitely won't have enough money. Just so I can, like, change the time after, doing Sniper and all that, but I'm just gonna wait instead. Because I'll do Sniper and then I'll... Hilarious. I'll do Sniper and then I'll do, Target. Because you have to get the bathroom. And then... I'll make a save. Start from here. I'll start from here. Go kiss Mr. Bucket and get all the money and stuff, so... But yeah, I'll just wait. I'll wait it out. It's fine. I think we can go to Scarecrow Field before we trigger the... Oh, no, because we have to go to the park because he has to kick the rock. That's right. So we have to do that. Do that whole nonsense. Alright. Damn it. Alright. Gonna be a little late on Bucket, but that's fine. Just because the save is like 15 minutes into the run instead of exactly where it starts, but yeah. It's the closest I could get Especially with my controls being fucking jank right now. I know we didn't really miss Mr. Bucket. Nope. Damn it. I tried like 17 different buttons there in like 2 seconds. I was like, start, select, triangle, X, quiet. Don't think there's gonna be a way to skip these, unfortunately. Unless we find a glitch, but I don't think there's any hidden combination. Doesn't mean I won't try every time. First try frying pan? It's empty. First try, it's empty. Get fucked. Alright. I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I'll just buy the ticket and go back. See the ticket already bought. But, I mean... What, wait, does it even let you buy tickets before the rock's off the road? Let's investigate. Nope. Nope, it does not. Okay. Well. Then we wait. God, I forgot I can't use the stick. Character immediately starts glitching out. Let's try this again. Even though I know it was empty before, but you know. YOLO! Yeah, damn. Okay. I like how exactly when I start presenting that theory, the game decides to say shove it up your ass. I'm not joking, by the way. I literally, from like 7:40 to 8 o'clock, it was just, I loaded, got a pan, suicided, loaded, got a pan, suicided, loaded, got a pan, suicided. And after that was like loaded, get cicada, get pan, suicide, get poopy, get pan, suicide. It was literally like me for 2 hours straight, and I was like, there has to be something to this. And then immediately, as soon as I start streaming the game, it's like, oh yeah, eat a dick, by the way. By the way, if you were wondering, fuck off. Doesn't up until like 1:30, I think, or 2. Am I mentally challenged? Apollo doesn't usually... Why did I do that? I was gonna say, Apollo doesn't usually launch by the time the thing opens. Should be open already. Yeah, what the fuck am I doing? I have to stress I haven't played this game in 7 months. Ugh. Now that does, now that, well, Tony wrote out the no nude or not prologue, but no nude, like, start. Honestly, gets me a little excited. I'm gonna miss Turtle Boy, though. And Yodzilla, dude. Oh, I forgot that you don't kiss anyone here but Retired Bucket now that he said no nude strats. Fuck. I accidentally clicked this again. But yeah, no, they did no nude. You don't kiss. You don't kiss Champ. You don't kiss Yadzilla. Yeah, even though no one really kissed Yadzilla anyway, but I like you doing Yadzilla for a safety kiss. You don't kiss Music Box, and you don't kiss Turtle. It's ridiculous. The money and health that you lose from that. But he makes it work with the Invisible Man, which surprised my ass off. I was like, there's no way he's going to do it with freaking 17 health. And he did it. Just one more time, you know, for good measure. It's empty. Oh, whoops. Accidental Hoitsu. Oh, please. Yeah, you don't kiss Champ anymore. What did Champ give you? Did he give you 200? Yadzilla gives you like 80 and then the film. Which is why I understand. I didn't really get him for the money, I got him for the kiss. So I could just do 10 because if you do get 10 kisses, your health gets up to 24? 24 or 26 or something? And then you could survive Invisible Man with only using one healing item. So yeah. I always went Yadzilla for the safety one, so I didn't have to worry about one later in the run. Like, who was it? So I'd usually still get Music Box because he gives 200, and then definitely Turtle Boy because he gave 1,000, which was a lot. Turtle Boy was just for the money. You kissed him just for the money. You a gold digger in that situation, but I'm trying to think of who I skipped when I got Yadzilla. It was usually just like, because even if I failed on Turtle Boy, I'd still reload the save, even if I got Yadzilla, because Turtle Boy just gave so much money. It was usually... Never missed Music Box. So who came after that? I'm trying to think of who you kissed after that. Agony Man? No, you had to get Agony Man for the save point there. Who else did you kiss? Hasty Wizard and Frog were both really... Hasty Wizard's required. Frog is just easy. I'm trying to think of who else. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And before Invisible Man, who do you have to kiss? Sniper and Target? Yeah, Godzilla was a time waste. Now that I think about it, I'm like, So I'm like, if I missed anyone in that list, probably like Frog. I could miss Frog if I wanted, but Frog usually didn't miss. Very rarely did you miss him. I can't buy anything from him, yeah. Very rarely did you miss Frog, and that was when Hasty Wizard was being an asshole, so I mean... God damn it, what am I doing? Yeah, Yadzilla was a time waste. But I liked him. Gosh darn it. What? Oh, god damn it, I'm being an idiot. I haven't played this game in 7 months. Give me a break. The Fart Woman. I forgot about that sign. That's a good sign. The Fart Woman. It's my favorite new movie coming out this fall. Ugh. Obviously, I'm not doing everything that's required in the run. I'm just kind of like skimming past it so I can get to Fridge. And I should be able to go to Scarecrow Fields before... Long Life... Not Long Life Town. This is Long Life Town, you idiot. What's the temple called? I was gonna say Long Life Temple, but that's the name of this town. Whatever it's called. But we're gonna go to Scarecrow Fields first. It just shouldn't show a cutscene, I assume. Or if it does show a cutscene, it's gonna be a little weird because we haven't seen the story for the temple yet, so wouldn't really make any sense. Alright. Now it should be up here. This water effects, dude. Alright. So that's the only thing in the game where you can actually skip it without having to wait for them to say it, and it's because no one says anything, it's just writing. It's strange that they had something like that, too. It makes me feel like there can be a way you can do that to the normal Switch as well, but I don't know. I also don't know what engine the game's developed in, which would help a lot. I messaged, what's his face, the creator. I messaged, Yoshiro Kimura. That's who it is. It's like I had to look him up again. Shiro Kimura. Yeah. Who his not Wikipedia, his whatever isn't even accurate. It says he's working at... What is Wikipedia? It says he's working at Marvelous Interactive, which he isn't even working at anymore. He's working at like a mobile game dev. So I messaged them and was like, hey, can I ask a question? So we'll see if they get back to me. They probably won't. I was like, hey, what engine was Chulip developed in? This is specifically for your boy Yoshiro. You know what I'm peeved about? Not really, but your boy, Mr. Irish World Record boy, O'Tony. He ran the game in Japanese, which saves, according to him, it saves about like 3.5 to 4 minutes. It grinds my gears a little bit because he knows Japanese, so he can do the ending, the 20 questions. And I don't know Japanese, so I can't do the 20 questions ending unless I memorize all the questions or learn like just those Japanese sentences, or like actually learn Japanese. But that ain't happening anytime soon. So it's like, I'm not actually angry about that, but still, I'm like, dang, dude, he has 4 minutes shaved off his time just because he knows the language and I don't. Ugh. Anyway. Anyway. Have a good day. Thank you very much. I don't need to save. Might as well. Of course. Because why would that not happen? You know what, game? Toss! Actually, I'm gonna eat one of these. Just come up. I could probably just use the fountains, but I'm lazy, so I'll just eat one and call it a day. I probably should have saved at the house as well. Because if I die to sniper, I have to do all this over again. So let's hope I don't. Alright. Let's get in here. And let's see. Oh. I sent a Hoitsu. Where to? Scarecrow Fields, my good sir. Worldly Desire Temple, that's the name of it, damn. How could I forget? Actually, I probably just bought a ticket to it. Anyways. Where's he going? Worldly Desire. Oh, just gonna wait a little bit. Why can't I just sit on the bench without a comic, huh? What if I want to rest my legs? Ooh. Julie's Cheap Hot. Turtle Bath. Can't read Japanese. I don't know what that says. If that's even Japanese, I can't tell my Asian languages apart from each other, as bad as that sounds. Abu Hospital. It's actually a very important number you have to know for the end of the game. Little known fact. Not actually a little known fact. If you've beaten the game once, then you probably... Chances are you probably had it. 2 out of 3 chances. You probably had that question. Got a Scarecrow now. Am I allowed to do it at this time, or is it going to be, like, pissy? Okay. I don't remember anything about the trains, to be honest. I have to re-inform myself about the train times and stuff like that. Alright, well, let's see if there's... I assume there's just no cutscene for going to Scarecrow Field first, but we'll see. Hey. Only goes to Long Life Town? I thought... Oh, no, it gets... Does it get the train from... I don't know. Yeah, there's just no cutscene. But does it get the train from Funny Bone Factory, doesn't it? Can't you come here from Funny Bone, I thought? Something like that? I don't know. How long is Sniper out till? I'm just gonna have to wait a whole day. This is gonna be interesting. Oh shit. As soon as I saw him there, I was like, great. That's fantastic. Oh, I didn't save anywhere in there either. Does Sniper always reset when you enter the area? Like, doesn't matter if you just load it or whatever? I don't know. I don't know who I'm asking. No, no one in here would know. I should have loaded the other save just to see if I could try to get the RNG manipulation. Speculated RNG manipulation. Whatever. Oh, I'm gonna have to sneak around Sniper, aren't I? Fuck. I'm also gonna have to do all this over again. Great. Alright, well, I don't think I need Money Tree, so... I only need 140, and I had 240 at the end, so minus 80 is, 160, so yeah, I have enough. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, a really good bucket. It's like a really early bucket. Mr. Bucket. I mean, there's nothing, I don't have to do anything for the rest of the day from the new route. And plus, I don't even need the money for anything else. Or I don't even need to get the money. I don't believe. Let's check my money. 160, yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna try to do the RNG manipulation trick. Let's just do it once. Please don't be empty. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if this works. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be real mad. If it does work, I'm gonna be real happy. But I'll have to wait an hour anyway. Oof. I was thinking about, like, if someone were to run this game at a GDQ, it would just be donations all the time. It would be donations actually 24/7. Because there's so much dead air. You're just goofing around waiting for the next thing to happen. Like, you'd have to make your couch interesting. Needless to say. Alright, let's see. See if it worked. Alright. That's fine. And watch my hopes and dreams be dashed. Yep. I'm so mad. I spent 2 hours fucking goofing around with that trash can. I'm convinced there's no RNG. How does this open again? Should probably pull up the probably pull up the sheet because it has some pertinent information. Let's see, guides. Underground 1 p.m. Okay. Thought it was 1:30, so whoops. Oh snap, I think I see a Chulip. Oh hey! Hey Tony, how's it going? Speak of the man himself. Sorry I wasn't looking at chat earlier. I mean, I literally had nothing to talk about, and now I start talking when I need to pay attention and get into the freaking sewer, you idiot. Hey Tony, how's it going? Watched your whole run earlier today, and holy shit, your luck. I mean RNG, like holy moly, that was some great RNG. When you got pan first time at 17 minutes, I was a little mad because almost every single run I've had, I've never gotten pan in that first trash can. Good, man, that's good. And there were a few things. You getting first lazy guard actually angered me. Because every single run I've done, I think, has been 4th lazy guard, and it actually makes me angry. I don't know if my live run actually had 4th. Yeah, I gotta love that first area lazy guard. I was like, holy moly. But yeah, good. Like, this morning I woke up, well not really morning, it was afternoon for me. And I woke up and I was like, oh, there's a new world record. Speedbird must have been playing again or something. Or maybe Cernico surpassed him and I saw a new name and I was like, oh. I haven't been paying attention to the Chulip boards for a while. Someone new was doing it. And then I was like, well, I wonder if they got like sub, 222 or sub 221, and I looked and it was 218, and I was like, excuse me? It's like, are you actually telling me the truth right now, speedruns.com? 218. It's one of the first times I saw myself time this up pretty well, yeah. Man. But yeah, today I'm not doing any runs because my PS2 controller is actually broken. I was using, or my PS3 controller is actually broken. I'm using my PS4 controller plugged in, and the stick's a little glitchy, so I have to use the D-pad. So that's real fun. So yeah, I'm not doing any runs till I get a new controller, basically. But I can still mess around with the RNG and maybe try to find glitches. So that's basically what I'm doing for a few hours here. You've revitalized my interest. I had to break out the PS3 and the controller that no longer worked. I saw you also had the... You also had some runs in Tokyo Jungle, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, because when I was running Chulip, I was like, maybe I should run some other PS3 games, so I can, like, actually use this PS3 for more than just Chulip, and Tokyo Jungle was one of the ones that came up for me, but... Yeah, man, you got all those Sonics. Sonic 06s. Sonic 06 Silver runs. I was like, oh no. As soon as I saw that. Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea someone was actively running the game until today when I woke up and saw you had the world record all of a sudden. I was like, wait. Someone's actively running the game right now? I thought we were all pretty much dead on this thing, but... Tokyo Jumble's comfy, yeah. I assume it is. It wasn't even the poopy. It was just the other poopy. No, not use. Yeah, I haven't played this game since I put the under 3-hour time on the board, so... You're gonna see me be an idiot. I used. Oh, get me out of here. Yeah, right now, I did a lot of, before I started streaming, I was doing a lot of, pan manipulation, trying to see if I could manipulate the pan. To some results while I was off stream, and then I turned on the stream and immediately it dashed any theories I had, and said, you know, go screw yourself. So that was fun. Where am I going? Oh, right. Autopilot taking control. So yeah, now I'm trying to do fridge strats and rings while I'm there too, because it's the same area. See if I can, I mean, like, manipulating the pan is one thing. It's semi-common, so it's not like it's not going to show up on the run usually. Manipulating the fridge is where it's at, though. If you can manipulate that fridge, oof. If you can manipulate those rings, that's really where it's at. I'm excited to try some of that, but hopefully I don't get immediately sniped by sniper again. What am I doing? Once I get over there. Hopefully I save before I leave. Gotta remember to do that this time. I'm also trying to find out what engine this game is in, because that might elude itself to making it so I can glitch it easier, but we'll see. I was hoping that save states on emulator would really die RNGs. Time-based or something, but it seemed random. Yeah, when I was running it off earlier today, I had a thing where I pulled the dead cicada, and then I saved, I went back, and at a certain time I pulled something out, and it was pan every time in a row for like 5 times in a row at first, and then a few more times after that. I don't remember exactly. But, and then that was when it was like 7:45-ish, and then once it crossed 8 o'clock, it started giving me something before, and then a pan is a second item, so either cicada or poop, and then pan second item. And then, and so I was like, okay, so there has to be some kind of time-based thing related to this, and then I turned on the stream, and the stream said, Chulip said, oh, now that you're on stream, I'm going to embarrass you after you say this whole theory about what you think's happening. So I was like, that's great. Thanks. Oh. Haven't picked up this game for 7 months, and it still finds a way to embarrass me, so that's great. Get after this. I should really save after this so I don't ever have to do this beginning part again. When I first started running this game, the beginning part was my favorite part just because it's actually so easy to do, but after you've done 30 runs that are all 3 hours long, you're like, okay, can we never do this beginning part again? It's making me sick. Sounds like Chulip, alright, yeah. Oof. But yeah, now I gotta actually go for like sub 230 at least, so I can not feel like I'm just lazy. Cause I got my sub 3 like right after Speedward had gotten the record like 7 months ago or something. So it's like, oh, maybe I'll try to run this some more, and then my computer went the way of the dodo, and not really, but a part of it broke. And then stuff happened. I lost all my splits for speedrun, my speedrun, and so I was like, whatever. So I just stopped. I never played it again, and I didn't want to hook up the PS3 and like take it out of storage to have to run it. So yeah. But you've revitalized me. I wanted to do some speedrunning. I was looking at some games to speedrun, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go back to Chulip because 3-hour runs makes me want to die even when I finish them sometimes. So, but you've inspired me. Thank you. Also, should I call you Otoni, or is that because that's just what I've been calling you when I've referenced you earlier? When I said you got the new world record. I just called you Otoni, so if that's not offensive to you or whatever. Just right here again. Tony's fine? Okay. Good in my book. But yeah. Oh, Tony works, I'm good with whatever. Okay, that's fine. I'll just call you Tony because it comes off the tongue easier. I saw you were saying you were going to attempt to row at All Kisses. Good luck with that. I've only watched some All Kisses run. I've never attempted it, and for good reason. Just don't want to spend 8 hours on a run that I'm gonna fail at and lose like 2 hours of my progress. But I don't really like routing to begin with anyway. So, if you like routing, you'll probably enjoy it. Which you said you did, I think, in your run. Let's not instantly die. Let's pay attention a little bit. See if Sniper's up there by the time I get up there. Please don't be up here yet. Thank God. Actually moved my ass fast enough. Okay. Doing it mostly scratch. Well over an hour in already. Damn, man. Yeah, I don't know if Speedward has any notes on that or anything. I am not sure, but I'd never asked him for it. I just watched like 2 of his runs, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. If you route it and get it a lower time, I might try it someday, but that would be after I get this to a reasonable place, like the actual run. Or not actual, but any percent. By reasonable time, I mean like probably around 5 hours. Even then, it's still gonna. When I'm starting out, it's still gonna be like 8 hours, which sucks balls. But you know, what am I doing? Start out with 8 hours, so you can get down to 5 hours. Yeah. It's something to attempt. Might as well kill myself. Time to start it. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Where is he? 11 a.m. to noon. Oh, okay, I already missed him. Whoops. Whoops. Guess I'll just wait. Dick around in the meantime. I can't mess around with the Invisible Man, so my health is too low, there's no way. I only have 2 cold sweet potatoes. When does, like, Miss Pearl or whatever her name is come out? I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've casually played this game. I might actually do like a casual playthrough on Twitch before I actually go back to speedrunning it real quick, I think. 8 p.m. Alright, dude. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this and not die. I actually don't remember how to do this. Might as well, I mean. Just because I'm waiting here. Just sneak up here and interact? Okay. Nice. I don't remember where she goes. Please don't she goes to the hot spring and not the stream. Oh, she goes to the stream. Okay. Well. I hate this PS4 controller. So the reason why that happened is because I'm using a PS4 controller. That was not my fault. For some reason, the PS4 does not work well with the PS3, specifically this game. and for some reason the stick will just rapidly change its movement when it feels like it, which is why I've been using the D-pad. But you can't sneak on the D-pad, so you have to sneak with the stick. Well, time to wait again. Well, that happened. I shouldn't have messed with that. Here, watch, I'll show you a demonstration of the PS4 stick's capability. New generation. Literally just holding it. Not changing, you know, how hard I'm holding it. It's just glitching out. Oh. Yep, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. So. It's great. It's fantastic. One thing I did find out, though, was a weird interaction with the sticks. I don't know if it's on PS2 or PS3 controllers, but I know it's on the PS4 one. Is the stick always takes control over the D-pad, so if you hold down the D-pad in a certain direction, and then, like, sneak in the other direction, and then let go with the stick, it instantly turns around, but it doesn't really do much. It's just interesting to note that the D-pad will always be, like, under control. So you can just, like, stop. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting interaction. Top quality sneaking right there, yeah. I don't think the interaction's really going to do anything in way of movement, but it does do a quick, like, turnaround. Like, oh, I'm holding the other direction. Bam! Oh. I only found that out because I had to use this PS4 controller that for some reason interacts with a game like this. I tested it on other stuff. No problems. This game specifically, it's like, oh. Well, you want to sneak now? No, I'm still holding the stick the same way. Oh. Oh. Yeah. It's great. I don't know if it's all PS4 controllers or mine's just weird like that. Ugh. Okay, I'm not gonna goof around with the clam this time. Don't you need to, like, carry her anyway? Something like that? Oh, that's what you have to do. You have to wait till she goes to the stream, and then you have to carry her to the fire. I remember now. That's what happened. I knew it was something involving that, like, fireplace or whatever. Yeah, you have to carry her to the fire, heat her up, and then she's like, oh. Juicy Chulip lips. Why'd I do that? Pick her up in the game. Auto moves you to fire? Okay. I was positioning I was trying to use the stick to, like, sneak and position myself so I'd be in, like, a good position to turn around instantly. And the stick just made me run and get shot instantly. God damn it. Game. Just let me play. I want to play you. Please. It wasn't even the sniper's fault. It was fully in his programming to do that. It was my stupid fucking stick's fault. Not cooperating. Hey man, I just want to sneak around town, okay? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh. Oh, the stick. Oof. Oof. Not gonna control this one next week either, so probably won't play a lot of this, but mostly this RNG and trying to see if I can determine glitches in this game. So I'm trying to find out what the engine is first, but I don't know what the engine made to develop this game is, because if I find the engine, I can get a clue into what kind of glitches we can get into. It's like, oh, this engine is made in this engine? Okay, let's look up games made in that engine. Oh, they have a lot of wall clip glitches or something like that, but I'm thinking the way he has everything like a determined camera. Like you can't actually change the camera angle at all in most situations. I'm thinking he has that because it might be an engine that has like wall clipping, like where you turn the camera and it like glitches through walls and it can make it so you can clip through walls. Or maybe he just did it as a stylistic thing. I don't know. But if I can find out the engine, it could be a key into like trying to get glitches set into this thing, but we'll see. Maybe I can glitch into here. I don't know. I'm also trying to see if there are glitches involved in like ghosting through like people. Like the what's it called? Music box. When he runs over you, when anything runs over you in this game, you have a chance, like if you're still inside their body where they're standing, then you like turn into a ghost model, kinda. Like you turn a little see-through, and then you know, you walk really slow. So I'm wondering if there's some kind of glitch that can be involved in that. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like it when you get in it, because you walk so slow when you're like in Ghost Form or whatever. But I'll see. I'll mess around with it for this next week before I start running. It's pretty amazing that game released in 2002 doesn't have a single glitch found for it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, jeez Louise. Nothing found so far. I should just try to go to Scarecrow Fields earlier in the day. What am I doing? Yeah, why don't I just go earlier so I don't have to wait for target? Kill me. What am I doing? I should just buy the ticket. Or no, I should just sleep and save earlier. And then go buy the ticket. Because I can get the... Did I just screw this up? I hope I didn't. I don't remember the train times. I hope I didn't screw it up. So I'm pretty sure this is the smart move, so I don't have to wait a whole day to wait for Target to come out. If I just go to sleep and then save right after that instead. Here's level 2 hard work. I think the reason why no glitch has been found is also partially in part that this is kind of an obscure game, you know, rated poorly at release. Yada yada. Why did I not do this earlier? Oh no, it's gonna level me up. Oh, let's search up some of his other games, see if... like... Rule of Rose... glitches... I didn't say any glitches for Rule of Rose. Wait, hold on. Cheat Code Central. No, there's nothing. No glitches found for it either, so... these games are just obscure. That's what I'm gonna say. That being said, there should have been a glitch found. I feel like there's a glitch hiding somewhere that no one's found yet. And before I find out myself, I'm an idiot. I am actually an idiot. I was already at 8. What am I doing with my life? I want to at least get a save point. This is the hardest part of the stream today. Yeah, the only other game made by them is Rule of Rose, which is another game that I've been meaning to get around to play. I think Speedward also runs it, so he actually did like a dual category with Chulip and then Rule of Rose. Like he ran both of them at the same time, if I remember correctly, which was weird. But yeah, he also, I mean, the guy has also worked on like No More Heroes and stuff like that. So now he's working with like a mobile development company. And so I sent them a message and was like, hey, how's it going? Wonder if they made their own unique engine. That's what I was wondering if they did. I sent them a message. I do not doubt. I do not expect a response back, but you know, might as well. Especially because, you know, I'm American and he's Japanese. Or whatever he is. Subtle racism, but I'm not trying to be, but I don't know where he's from, I just know his name. Actually, I don't even, what is it? It's Yoshiro, isn't it? Yeah, Yoshiro Kimura. Yeah, he is Japan. Okay, I was right. Not racist. But yeah, I'm wondering if they did make their unique engine, like, for this. Rule of Rose, like, looks a little different. It looks like it might be in, like, a... like, some kind of weird updated engine for, like, some horror games and stuff like that. But this just looks like it's kind of its own unique thing. So I'm wondering if they took some other engine and, like, modified it, maybe? Made their own engine out of another engine, or just made, like, a whole engine out of scratch. I have no idea. But, like I said, if it is an engine that has other games, then I can at least get a head start into trying to see what type of glitches they have. Unless it's a camera moving glitch, which, if that's the case, then it will not work. Unfortunately. Unless we can find some way to unlock the camera in this game. If there's a way to unlock the camera in this game, I will be a happy boy. Someone could find the way to unlock the camera. Oof. That'd make me so happy. You know what you could do with an unlocked camera in this game? You could look behind stuff and see nothing. No. You can actually goof around, though. And possibly glitch through walls with the camera, because cameras are powerful things when it comes to glitches. Cameras control the glitch. I hope I didn't screw up by accidentally running into the wall there for a few seconds. Alright, so we're gonna have to end up waiting. I'm just gonna stand here. Hopefully he doesn't run me over. And I go into ghost form. Please. Okay. It's not that fat. Okay. Thank you, Stick, for cooperating. Oh, thank God. Okay, Sniper's done. We just gotta wait the whole 24 hours. Super early PS2 game, so I think they developed the engine from scratch. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. Was it super early? PS2 was 2000. It's 2002, right? Yeah. PS2 was 2000, yeah. Alright. So yeah, yeah. Well, not only was it 2002, but the game was in development since, like, the launch of the PlayStation, if I'm remembering correctly. Because they actually, let me look this up real quick. Actually, let me get over here just so I don't forget. I'll look this up real quick. Chulip. Dream sequence, development, 12 to 14 people, 2.5 years to complete this game, and it released in 2002. Although it didn't release in North America until 2007, I forgot about that. So yeah, it was developed before the PS2 was even out. Actually, no, it was developed, like, they basically started developing it as the PS2 came out, because it came out October 2000, and PS2 came out in March, I think. So it was developed, like, as the PS2 came out, so yeah. It is a pretty early game. This could be their own engine, to be honest. Let's see what else. 2.5 years after its initial planning, 1 year and 3 months are devoted to programming. Project. Oh yeah, you should also, if you're also interested in like other games developed by this guy, there's also Moon, which is a old PlayStation, UFO, an old PlayStation, and LOL, Lack of Love, which is a Dreamcast one. And those were 3 games developed by the company that he was at before he went to Punchline to work on Chulip, and those were some weird games as well, apparently. I've never gone into them, so I don't know. But hey, he said he was working on. He said he was in the early planning phase for a sequel to Chulip, which I was very intrigued by. He said it was going to star a boy in the Bronx. It was going to be the American version of Chulip, he said. So I'm interested, or at least he planned on making it. I don't know if he's actually making it yet, but he has plans. Nothing dangerous comes out at night in this area, right? It's just the Invisible Man, but he's not really dangerous. Because in Long Life, it's the Doctor. What is it in the temple? Isn't it like the Reaper? The Worldly Desire Temple, like the Reaper comes out? The Reaper himself? Oh, that's weird how this lighting works. Ooh, that's interesting. So you notice there's like a light layer over when you get closer to this, and it like kind of opaques out. But then once you walk into this certain area, there's like a light layer on the ground as well that covers only like his legs. That's interesting. Huh. And then the rest of his body's fine, and like his hands are in there as well. Oh, that's real interesting. Ooh. Intriguing how he did light work there. It's just like in front, and then all of a sudden it's like a 3D model on the ground that creates light. It's weird. You're safe, good. I don't think anything comes out of the factory either, except for like the guards, but you don't really have to worry about them. As long as you know the clues. Chulip to be localized. Khmer wanted Chulip to be localized to show the world certain aspects of Japanese culture, and I'm just reading from Wikipedia right now since there's nothing else I can do. And all the kind of interesting stuff that you see every day. He also wanted to display a real modern truancy problem for Japanese students with the game's cast of underground dwellers. Really? That was the reason for the underground dwellers? Was truancy. Okay. Okay, then. Designed many of the game's mechanics, according to Khmer, for effective procedure, set up so that the personality and the characteristics for each NPC had to be one by one. These items from his personal scrapbook and made them funny. Okay. Soundtrack was released. Publisher Natsume licensed game for a projected North American release early 2004. The game then showed up at Electronics Expo that year. Natsume realized early on that it would be an extremely obscure title and thus planned on releasing it at a low retail price. The game was delayed, and Natsume assured that it would release sometime in 2005. After more delays, Chulip was ultimately released in North America by February 2007. The day before Valentine's Day. Exclusive to GameStop stores. The North American version was supposed to feature updated graphics. And an accurately meticulous translation of Japanese text. Natsume claimed the punchline's busy schedule resulted in such a long delay for localization, and it also prevented them from making any graphical changes. Supposed to have updated graphics, you say? Wow, we still have, like, 9 hours left to wait. Like I said, if there's ever a, like a marathon run of this game, it's just gonna be donations the whole time. Or people talking the whole time. Like from the couch. Because man, oh man. Oh, that's weird. When he sits down, the light engulfs like his whole body but his head. But yeah, there's a lot of waiting in this game. I mean, even though this isn't part of the speedrun, obviously, but there's some waiting points, especially if your comics break. Is it bored? I get it. The early bird, I get it. Chirp, chirp. Cheep, cheep. Cheep, cheep. Hey, the music's back. Reviewers have praised Chulip for a charming presentation, quirky characters, and absurd Japanese humor. The game had some blurry or pixelated textures and cramped environments. Both Seth and Davis noted the particular art style of Chulip to be aesthetically pleasing. Surprisingly easy in the eyes and to feature unique character designs, wacky dialogue, and an art style comparable to other titles like Mother and Katamari Damacy. I was amused by the script and the town folks' gibberish speech, was satisfied with a largely a cappella soundtrack. Seth was unimpressed with the game's audio, remarking the music as entirely boring. Are you listening, dude? What do you mean, boring? Boy? I should probably play this game casually again before I try to do some more runs. I haven't even touched this game in 7 months, so... Like now, right now, everything feels like it's like fine. I'm just waiting, but if anything were to go off the rails in like one of my runs, I wouldn't know what to do basically. So that's why I want to just play it casually first, so I can know what to do if a run goes off the rails. Many of Chulip's key development members and their design philosophies were carried over to the 2009 Wii game Little King's Story. Despite only selling 6,645 units during its first week release in Japan, it's one of the top hits. It was re-released multiple times in Japan and is also in the PlayStation Store. It's a little crazy, dude, for such a low-selling game. It's like if someone made like an indie game and released it on like the Switch, and then the Switch like made a box version and was like, you know, greatest hits or whatever, like the PlayStation or whatever. That's crazy. I mean, I know it's on the PSN store, that's how I got it. That's how I'm playing it right now. Hello, Scarecrow. There's so many interesting things that you miss in this game when you're doing any percent. Like a lot of the townspeople's storylines that I still remember. Like the whole Leo and the zombie woman in the graveyard. That was a real interesting one. Oh, Michelle's story was pretty interesting. You know, your love's parents' story was pretty interesting. But anyway, target's here. I should be here in a second. Said he should be here in a second. Target? Hello? Okay, wait, no. It's 11 a.m. to noon. I thought it was 10 to 11. Okay, there he is. Joystick, don't fail me now. Thank you. Thank you, joystick. Oh. Alright, we finally got the save. We finally got the friggin'... not the friggin', the fridge and ring saved. So hopefully we can try to mess around with that, see if there's any RNG related. Roger. See you later. I was amazed in your new route that you were able to skate around pretty much everyone in Long Life Town. You only kiss like Retired Bucket, I'm pretty sure. And I watched it, I was like, holy moly. There's no Champ. No possibility Godzilla, no Turtle Boy, no Music Box. It's crazy. Okay, what am I gonna do first? I should probably do the refrigerators first. Okay, joystick, listen. I don't know why I trusted. Oh, god damn it. Joystick fucks me. Well, I gotta save anyway, so I shouldn't walk that direction because the joystick's just gonna destroy me. Alright. If it weren't for needing the extra kiss level, I thought it would come out too. Yeah. You don't want to kiss a Retired Bucket, man? Come on. What's wrong with that? I just missed. Now I can't justify getting Yod as a safety kiss anymore. Because there's literally no reason to get anyone else in the town except for like Retired Bucket, so too far up. Whatever, I'll just get a ring. Let's do some ring RNG. Oh boy. Let's see, what time do we want to do this at? Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Let us see. Okay. Thank you for killing me. I don't want to mess with rings yet. I should just do fridge first. Because rings is going to be harder to do. In my opinion, just because I have such a rare chance to appear. And that used to be how you always did the run, which is Pretty interesting, to say the least. I never ran pre what we do now, like Turtle Boy or whatever, or what we did. Turtle Boy into King Robot into Boxman into David. That was pretty much what we did. All right, so here's how you get you know, I'm gonna manipulate the RNG every time. That's what you do. Just walk along the grass here, go like this. Go right over here. Fuck. Yeah, well, it's not that method, so you know. Gotta try something else. Oh wait, when you load a save from here, isn't he not sitting down yet? So I can just walk that path anyway. I'll try it. Because he's like Sniper, where whenever you come into the area, he just starts from his beginning or whatever, or Champ even. Even though I don't do Champ anymore. See, I got my RNG stuff confused. That was how to make sure it's empty every time. Yeah, I should be moving to it. Okay. Good. I don't know why some underground people do that, but some of the others don't. I don't know if I'm gonna get there fast enough because I don't have the speed apple. Hey man, how's it going? Okay. That was a little scary. Okay, so here's how you actually do it. You see, what you gotta do is you gotta... What is this again? I don't even want to pick it because I'm afraid I'll die. What you gotta do, you look in this hole. You gotta hoitsu. Then you gotta look in the hole. Gotta see the introductions. Oh no, no one's here. Who would have guessed? But, you see, by doing this, we've loaded this area, so possibly, could have triggered something. It's empty. Okay, well, it's great. No, really. Honestly, even worse than poop. At least poop will kill me. Empty's just like, go find your own way, buddy. So that's that dash. Loading another area does not make it spawn. Or at least I wasn't able to get it fast enough if it does. But we'll see. I'm just like, just try everything at this point. Because if we can find some way to manipulate the RPG... That's not what I was talking about. I can find some way to manipulate the RNG, then save a lot of time. And also if I can find some way to skip cutscenes. I actually really want to find a way to skip the kissing cutscene. This worries me greatly, going this way. Okay, stick, please. Thank you, stick. Thank you. Okay, well, swapping back to D-pad. Thank you. First you go up to it. You can press leave it alone. Go to this other trash. You go. Get a little taste. I'm gonna time it this time though. I'm gonna go Reddit 2. Or like dilapidated too. $202. Tire. It's not poopy, not empty, so I mean, hey. There it is. Poopy didn't even kill me because I have freaking 8 health. Oh, telescope, good. Keep trying. And dead. Okay. That's fine. I'd rather have you kill me than it being empty. Ooh! Try some frame by frame stuff. An emulator saying if doing things on the exact frame it produces the same result. If there are like frame perfect RNG tricks, then I may just leave this game to you guys. Because I'm more of a not frame perfect kind of guy. But I digress. And you know, that's what kind of intrigued me about this game when I first was thinking, what should I speedrun? And you know, I was looking around and I was like, what games have I played before? I guess he doesn't really care, as long as he hasn't sat down yet. I sound like a quitter, yeah. Listen. But when I was looking at this game, I was like, you know, it doesn't really require a ton of skill. Alright, let's see. But, you know, it does require some modicum of knowing what you're doing, you know, adapting to the game if some RNG screws you over, stuff like that. Alright, let's see. Let's have it off screen. Teapot. What's your Hoitsu there for? And the teapot. Please just keep giving me teapots? Aw. So if it gives me a bunch of teapots, then at least I'd be like kinda either weird, really weird RNG or I'd be onto something. Ugh. Alas. Back to the bones. What's so funny? Ouch. That wasn't very funny. I wonder if you just run up and kiss that guy if he kills you faster. Like when he smacks you in the face. Instead of trying to walk past him and getting hit. I'll do that next time. I assume there's next time. I've never had this bad fridge luck in any of my runs, I don't think either is a thing. I usually get fridge like first 3 times. Then again, I've only done 1 run on stream, and I think in that run I got it first time, so... I got good fridge like that time. Oof. Trying to think of what else. Yeah, I can just walk past him. Okay. Trying to think of what else can be done. So I did off screen, like timing. Didn't really seem to do anything. The screen gets locked down here. It's kind of interesting. Huh. Comes up here again? Oh, it's just freshman. I'm an idiot. I don't remember what freshman does. I haven't played this game in so long. Let's see. I remember. I need to get the spaceship for that, I believe. Anyway, I've walked very far off screen for quite a while. Let's walk back in. Song reset. Everything's good to go. And right at 9. I was a little bit before, but you know, whatever. There's so many stipulations this time, so I mean, I think I know what I'm gonna try next time though. It's empty. Give me a smooch. Yeah, I think that's faster. Because it doesn't, like, zoom in on him, and he doesn't... like, he kills you while he's, like, before he's laughing, the hit goes in, or whatever. Instead of him laughing, and then you, like, turning and whatever, and him killing you. That's weird how the chair turned, though. Let's see. I messed around with the main menu that time. What the heck are the birds doing? Alright. Let's see. I doubt it, but let's see. I doubt this has done anything, I mean. After this, I'm probably just gonna start testing times. Great. Thing about it's empty is like I feel if the game was like queuing for something, but it was like it also has like for instance, so say the items have like one of them has 50%, one of them 20, one of them 10, and then they all equal up to 100, and then there's like a 70% chance there's an item and a 30% chance there's just nothing. So I feel like when I get nothing, it means like it didn't actually pass the RNG check. Or whatever I'm going for, basically. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, when I feel like it's nothing, I feel like I just wasted the life because I feel like it could be something, but it rolled like a nothing roll, or whatever. Which I guess is RNG in of itself, but... And if that's true, that would mean it would have to go through 2 RNG checks, which might make sense why the RNG is a little more confusing. But even so, I highly doubt. It's probably like... empty 30%, fridge 10%. Good luck with the testing. Yeah, thank you. I don't plan to do it much longer, but I'm gonna pretty much just do times for another, like, 30 minutes. Thanks. Analog stick. Anyway, thank you, Tony, for setting the new world record. And so I got re-interested in this game. Thanks again. And good luck with routing the all kisses, because that'll be fun. Ooh. Fridge boys. It's empty. Okay. Fridge it too. That's a good thing. A good place to start. Good place to start at Fridge 2. Alright. Oof. What time is it? It's 12:14. Alright. We'll swap over to Subnautica around 12:45, 1 o'clock. I might not even do Subnautica now that I think about it. I might just do some Chulip stuff till the end. We'll see. We'll see how much the RNG makes me want to kill myself. Ba 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 ba. I bet you could sing in this choir, Corey. What if they made a Chulip remake? Telescope, okay. Now empty, maybe? Oh, poopy. So nothing is what you're saying, game. It's empty. Why'd I check it again? Alright. I'll test it a few more times. And then I'll go on to trying to do some glitches. See if I can glitch some stuff. Alright. A few more times. I'll test different times. And then if nothing happens, I'll just be like, whatever. And move on to the glitch. Because I want to do some stuff with the music box. I want to do some testing with that. And I could probably do some testing with... Ooh, you know, I could probably do some testing with Champ, now that I think about it. Yeah, Yadzilla maybe. But Yadzilla probably is important. Who else? Right. Test 130. 132. Hey! Fridge at 132. Followed by Poopy. Ooh! Second fridge. Up another Poopy. Okay. I can mark with that. Alright. Let's try 132 again. There's a reason why I like to do 2 off the ticker. Just because I feel like if there is some kind of RNG manipulation, I think I explained this already, but I'm going to explain it again. I already have repeated myself multiple times anyway during this whole stream, so. But I feel like the RNG in this game... Hold on, it smells like... Something's burning. I'm just making sure my PS3 isn't burning. It's the first time I've turned it on in a while. It's probably like all the dust burning off of it. I mean, I have been using it all day, so yeah, it's probably heating up. That means I should probably stop this. So actually, I'm gonna test 132 a few more times, and if that doesn't work out, I'm going to go talk to Music Box. Or not talk to, but deal with Music Box. Along with a few other people. Because I want to get that kind of done and done. Alright. Poopy. And then fridge, am I right? Poopy fridge, poopy fridge. Fridge. Ah. There's a fridge. That was third tick fridge, and last time it was also third tick fridge, so. And then followed by poopy. Okay. Third tick fridge might be promising. Yeah, my PS3 is definitely burning dust, I believe. It's the first time I've had it out in a while. I can smell it. I was like, something burning? It's also very hot because of it. Hey, but how's it going? Alright. So 133, I guess? It's a 3 tick. Although I don't know. I'll try 132 again, just in case. It's exactly on 132. Fridge. Be on to something. Nothing. So we've gotten fridge 3 times out of 3. Actually, 4 times out of 3. From 132. Do I think it's really anything? Not really, but I might as well keep trying. Seeing if some kind of pattern emerges. So, I mean, that was exactly on 132, so maybe it is frame perfect, you have to grab it. I think that was literally, before it was like a little bit before. So maybe if you're exactly on like the tick for 132. I don't know. And why would it be 132 like the first random time I selected? Probably not. That's the thing, there probably isn't a pattern here, but if there is, might as well keep trying. Okay, the burning smell's going away at least. Alright. That was exactly on. Unless I think it might have been 1 tick after. Ooh! Ooh! Ladies! You think maybe? Oh no, that'd be too crazy. That'd be too insane. Like, no. You think... What if each tick, not each tick on the clock, but each tick, like each tick per frame, is a different... Oh, that'd be so weird. Because that would... That seems a little weird, if in my opinion. Let's see if I can get it on exactly again. Because I'm pretty sure those are both like frame perfect on the exact tick on the clock for 132. And they both got me fridges. And before that I got a little bit before, and I got fridges after trying a few times. So maybe the way it works is literally each... Oh, that'd be so fucking weird if it works like that. Like, and how would you code that? Like, each frame change to this? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that's the truth. I'm pretty sure that was exactly on it. Might have been a tick after. Nope, poop. Okay, well, I doubt it, but mash X just in case. Fridge. Huh. Huh. Interesting. But then how would empty work? I guess maybe if you got like an empty tick, then it wouldn't give you any more ticks. Like it would just base the tick out. If it was every frame, I could have like missed the frame there exactly. And that's why it was a poopy instead, because it was like fridge poopy, remember that one time? I don't know. We'll see. If it is frame perfect, I'm gonna be real pissed. I'm also gonna be real pissed that I found it out. If that is true. This is kind of the reason I played this game, is because there's no frame perfect stuff. Just fun. Alright, let's see. It's empty, okay. I think that's a good indicator that I'm coughing smoke up my ass. I just got really lucky with the fridges, I think. So I'm not gonna do any ring stuff today, but I do have the save to do ring stuff, and I'll try fridge a few more. If it really is frames, and like both those times when I got the poopy am and I got the when I got the empty, it was like a frame or so off. That'd be real interesting. Not gonna lie. Like it just shuffles what you get per frame of what you're playing. If that's the case, then 132 probably isn't the only place, and there's a bunch of different places where you can time it exactly. I don't think it's the case, though, but, you know, if you feel like you're onto something, you gotta at least attempt it. Even if that something seems completely unplausible. Alright. We're approaching critical mass. That felt like it was a little after it. Yeah. Might be fridge though, because poopy fridge. Poopy fridge, you know what they say? Oh, poopy teapot. Alright. That's enough for fridge messing around tonight. Yeah. I'll just kill myself. And then we'll go back and mess with Music Box and all those guys. I'll probably try out Champ first. I'd like to try out Hasty Wizard, but I don't have enough money to do it. Where I'm going back to, at least. I won't have enough money. God damn it. I forget if you don't skip the scene, you have to wait for them to, like, stomp on you and then walk away. Before you can skip it again. Can't do it while they're, like, hitting you or whatever. I think. That's also a weird thing, like, they freeze if they hit you, but the keep walking animation if you hit it at the right time. I feel like there's a glitch hiding right under the surface that I can probably get to, but... Oh, whoops, I loaded this again. Well, might as well. One more time. One more time for strats. And by one more time, I meant I'm about to get killed by this guy. Ooh, I was fast enough. I mean, if it is frame stuff, then Tony's just gonna find out about it anyway. I feel like that's a little after. Ooh! Yeah, if it's frame stuff, then there's no way I'm gonna be able to, I don't know why I left again. To keep up. Anyway. So, hey. Have fun testing that, Tony, if it's frame perfect. If it isn't frame perfect, then I guess we'll go back to the drawing board. But it could be. If I was Mythbusters right now, I'd say plausible. Probably not, but it is plausible that it could possibly be linked to the frames. And I'm just not fast enough because it's not the kind of person that I am. Alright. Let's go back to this. I mean, it's entirely possible. But that's exactly what it is. Alright. I mean, might as well try the trick down here as well, like I was doing earlier. 11:07 is the time for this one that I had. And it wasn't like exactly 11:07, it was between 06 and 07. Alright, let's see. Cicada and Pan next. Pan? Me pan? Nope, that's me poop. Alright. Might as well keep going. There you go. You can't hurt yourself with poop after you get it in your inventory, I don't think. Alright, stand right here. What can you hurt yourself with while it's in your inventory? Oh, there's some stuff. I was trying to go along with the music, but you can't really do that fast. Alright, when do these boys come out? Let's see. Champ comes out at 2 p.m. So yeah, he's about to come out. Mr. Meatbox is 5 p.m. Godzilla is 4 p.m. Turtle Boy is 9 p.m. I don't think Turtle Boy's gonna net us anything. Well, I want to try Champ and especially Music Box because they're close to walls. Let's see this wall here. This post here, I mean. So I can find a way to... find a way, because of this ghost, to like glitch in. No. Doesn't look like it has that kind of ability. You can just go through other people. You can't even kiss when you're in ghost form either. Can you open up your bag? No. Nope, nothing. And then I'll exit ghost form, I assume. Okay. Damn. I was hoping, even if he left, I'd like stay in ghost form or something. But nope. Man, whoever designed this game must be impeccable at designing games. Bop, ba da, bop, bop. Okay. This wall always reminded me of like Fallout. Because in New Vegas, like they have like doors like these to enter into the like outer New Vegas or whatever. Not the strip, basically. Alright, ghost form doesn't do anything here. Then I'm gonna say an X-nay on the ghost form A. Actually, my face. I want to get as close to the wall as possible while facing him. That seems good. So he knocks me over into the wall. No. Yeah, you can't do anything while ghost formed. Huh. Hesitant to go too far at the moment because I don't want to leave his body. Alright, come on. Something I could open it before I left ghost form or something and stay in it. Nope. Alright. That's enough for me for right now. I've done my investigations on the ghost form. Doctor's about to come out. Let's let him kill us. Yeah. Investigation done for the day. I'll come back probably some other day. Maybe offline do some stuff. Messing around with it. Coming out, Doc? Oh, right. Chuck. Might as well. Give him a smooch. He just wants to do exercises, man. What does he give? I don't think he'll ever be using a run, especially because Tony just like phased out everyone in Long Life Town. But still, let's see how much he gives. 200. Eh. Nothing else. Nothing special.
The bait, it's built in busted.
The bait, it's busted.
Built in busted. It's the best first built it in first house. The best.
The best of the beast, it busted. Oh, he actually locks you out? I didn't know that. Huh. I was thinking if this game ever did end up at a charity event, like whoever the runner is, you do like the, you know, they do like the $10 per death or whatever, which I mean could be interesting with this, but I was thinking $10 per accidental oitsu. Oitsu, oitsu, oitsu. Every accidental oitsu you do, I pay $10. Tira, you are quite talented. Do you want to learn more about love? Oh, I already know that, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably casually play this game soon, TM. I mean, I'm still playing Berseria, Hand of Fate 2, and here in a bit Subnautica. But Subnautica isn't going to be a usual stream thing, it's just something I'm going to stream once just because I want to. For a little bit. That's what I just said. Oh, you can probably kiss Oop, oop. I forgot the cop came out before the doctor. Just kissing some barbed wire over here. Don't worry about me. Yeah, I was gonna go over and kiss Miss Thick Glasses, but then this fucking prickhole showed up. See you later. Let's go home, man. Miss Thick Glasses already gone, yeah. Shame, isn't it? Caution, utility pole. I always thought this place would open up in like my base game. I always thought this would open up to something, but I don't think it ever did. I might be wrong. It could have opened up to something. I just missed it. There's like no one to kiss there or whatever. What type of blood type? It's an O gives, but O can't receive or whatever. O is the universal donor. Donors with O blood are compatible with any blood type. AB is the universal recipient. Recipients A blood are compatible with any other blood type. Okay. So I'm gonna tell him AB when he comes out. Come out, Daddy. Why did I call him Daddy? Oh, this is my new favorite BM while waiting. Oof. Come on. How long does it take him to come outside? Actual talk. But did he not come outside because I woke him? What? I woke him up so he didn't turn into freaking... Oh. Ah. I'm gonna have to go kill myself the old-fashioned way. I have to kill myself like all these kids are doing these days. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. It's gonna do it exciting. Hey, fortune teller, how's it going? Never ever been stopped by the fortune teller, ever. Not once. Not in the casual playthrough. Not in a casual playthrough, I should say, because I've done a few. Not while speedrunning. Never stopped by him. Do-do-do-do. I'm fed up with this world. I don't want to be here no more. And that's Chulip, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man, oh man. One of these days we'll find a glitch for it. Is that today? No. Unfortunately, no. Dude stares at tree. What does the tree... Oh. Okay. Oh. Let's swap over to... Doom, 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 doom. Oh, it's starting soon. Really? 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 I'm just doing some stuff, some quick muffs. I'm sorry for that meme, that was not good. So now the question is, do I actually want to play Subnautica more than that? I don't know if the answer is yes. Let's see. I should probably put on P-break instead of stream starting soon. P-break. Let's see. Twitch. Nope, not Twitter. Twitch. Okay. So they're doing that. That's nice. Nice. Gmail real quick. Yeah, I think I'll give it a try for a little bit. Oh good, Monster Hunter World is shipped. Thanks. For some reason Amazon always has this weird thing they do where I have 2-day shipping and they're like, 2-day shipping? Oh boy, that means we can ship it literally at like 3 in the morning the day before. And, you know, it's not actually 2 days, but, you know. Yeah, I'm going to stop the stream for a second so I can be lazy and don't have to download this video and separate it into 2 parts. So,